Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame THRU. If you are catching this by way of my main channel that I've just mentioned, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are catching this intro by way of any of my breakout channels, which are as follows: Marvelous Taurus Tribe, Marvelous Cancer Tribe, Marvelous Libra Tribe, and Marvelous Capricorn Tribe. Thank you so much also for being here and checking out your video. I want to let you know, guys, since last week that I have tried to approach these readings this particular week that I'm mentioning, which is July 30th through August the 6th, several times. I have a schedule of when I upload things and when I do things, and I have a schedule of when I do everything else. Everything is on a schedule. And I am telling you that this week, nothing went the way that I wanted it to go in this block of time. Not only were we transitioning out of 1 month to another, there was a lot that went on this particular week. I know that there were some squares. I'm not going to get into too much astrology in the intro to keep it nice and short and sweet. But we did in this time frame experience a full moon in Aquarius. And regardless, guys, of where that actually hit you, whether it was personal or whether it was in any of the other 12 houses, this was the week of hell. For me, it just was a week of individuals needing me and me experiencing a lot of just not necessarily anything going wrong per se, like wrong, just chaotic from one thing to the next, from information coming in to information going out. It was absolutely hectic. So a lot of activity, a lot of breakups, a lot of things happening, from accidents to, fights, just things that I've heard, people getting robbed, like random things. It was crazy. Uranus is one of those disruptor planets. It shakes things out to the surface. It will disrupt, it will shake things up, and boy, it did not disappoint. There were a couple of things that went well. There was completely left blue, out of the blue, left field information that came in that I wasn't expecting. And more importantly, it was exhausting, if anything. So I apologize for your messages being late. So we're going to treat this as a weekly energy reading recap from July 30th through August the 6th. There were only a few of you that actually got readings that was, filmed, that was recorded on time. But no matter which way I turned last week, there was always some block. It was extremely frustrating. And sometimes it happens, I'm not going to go to the community tab and put anything up unless it's a technical issue and we're up and running like last week. That's another thing. Sorry, I repeated that 3 times. That's another thing. There's been a lot of heat related internet issues and things of that nature, guys. And that's typically summer. Like if you've been following me for a while, living in this desert, that's going to happen. Anybody that records weekly, it's going to happen. If that's all they do, if that's the only thing that they do, it's just record and they live out here in this desert, they may fare a little bit better than I. But it also, guys, is about, where they live and things of that nature. Just like no 2 people in your city or town gets the same internet, because it really depends on the infrastructure, which really depends on how they're getting it. I know that some parts of Las Vegas get things and other parts of Las Vegas doesn't get things, meaning, the infrastructure and the ground. And let's face it, it is Las Vegas. If you are familiar with the way things work out here in the little desert. But needless to say, I'm going to experience that until the summer is over. Every summer I go through some type of connectivity issue. It's been a little bit better this year than in previous years since I moved, but it's definitely still a thing. Internet seems to be a little faster in this pocket of the town. But needless to say, the heat does cause problems. The heat will fry things, and I'll get off that moving horse, that train. It's just been the week of hell. That's what I'm calling it. I hope that doesn't offend anybody because that's how I'm going to approach it, just because it wasn't necessarily about what happened to me. And it was basically all of my clients and people coming back needing emergency readings and that didn't necessarily take me away, but I was just so exhausted dealing with my own full moon and Aquarius week. Whatever happened 6 months ago finally coming to a full culmination. Things that need to be ended, acknowledged, or released. And boy, did it come. I am told that August starts out one way and then it ends another way. So that is that. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little intro. Like I try to do, especially when you do not see my hands. It has been a week for some of you. And if that is the type of week that you had, I apologize. I want, some people don't understand why I do intros. And there's a lot of individuals who don't understand, I don't understand. I've had a couple of individuals that don't understand why I say something. Anybody that is not pro communication and pro transparency, when a person gives you advice or gives you an opinion of how they just wouldn't have said anything, that is an individual who is not evolved in their thinking, because as a business owner, I don't owe anybody an explanation, but I owe you an explanation because I'm human. And if you can't humanize me and treat this channel and all of my other business ventures as a machine, because I've gotten so used to trying to be on time and honoring when things are supposed to go up, then you're not thinking realistically. You're not, because life happens. And I am never going to pull the wool over anybody's eyes and make it seem like this is the young and the restless. Everything happens and in 30 minutes is all taken care of like a sitcom. That's not life. And if you can't appreciate that, then these intros may annoy you. And that means that I'm not the reader for you. But everybody else, I like to be transparent and let you know what's going on. And some people definitely appreciate it. And I want your support. That's the reason why I tell you. I'm not fishing for compliments or wanting to be put on a pedestal. I want to be treated like a human being who just happens to have a gift and run a channel. And life happens. And that's exactly what happened last week. And I like to check in with you guys and tell you what I'm noticing and see if your week was even better. And a lot of times I'll get a lot of feedback from the intros. You guys will hit me up via text or send me an email and be like, Marv, it was this, it was that. And I listen. I appreciate that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end this right here. I am going to be calling this the weekly energy recap in each one of your readings. We're going to be covering July 30th through August the 6th. I'm going to tell you what could have happened in your energy for that week. And then you guys, by the time you get this video, your full moon and Aquarius video would come up. That was actually done, but there was so many things going on. It just took so long to upload. It was ridiculous. So everything will be done. And your videos now, the new week, which is going to be August the 6th through August the 13th. My intention is to have those up within the next couple of days. And hopefully, just hopefully, we will finally be on track. And I can actually sit down and hopefully we're out of the woods and I can sit down and you guys can see the hands and we can chit chat and go back to normal. My most important thing is that there is not a week that goes by where you don't get something. Even if that week has passed, I'm going to do a recap. I'm going to do something. I do not want gaps on my channel. That is a very hard thing to accomplish, especially when you do weekly uploads. but that is my promise and my commitment to this channel since I went to a weekly format, and that's that. Everything you guys need will be below in the description box for you and your collective. And if you need anything, if you are looking for a personal reading or whatever it is, if it's not below, email me readings@marvelouslamadame.com. 9 times out of 10, it will be below. Right now, for the remaining of the summer, what products are available or what tarot readings are available for purchase, sessions, readings, appointments, whatever you want to call it, are the tarot text readings as well as the pre-recorded videos. We are not doing phone readings. We may resume that for the fall, but I'm still trying to figure that out. Needless to say, that's that. Hope this message, guys, finds you well and in good spirits. And I will see you guys in each one of your videos. Thank you guys for listening. Hello, guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame THRU. This is going to be your weekly energy reading recap, carrying you through the energy of July 30th. Okay, come on. Through today, August the 6th. Sagittarius, everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. We're going to be taking a look and see what energies came through for you this week. This is for Sagittarius. All right, we do lead with 7 Pentacles. All right, so it looks like you guys are in an energy of reassessing. There's nothing wrong with that. It could have been I don't know exactly where the full moon hit for you. I do have a video up for that. By the time you get this video, you should see it. Heart place, we do have 5 cups. You are mourning something. And then we do have 10 cups that follows. All right, so this obviously is a relationship or something that you love that in your heart you do not feel is correct or is well, you love, but you don't feel like you've been done correct. You don't think that you have been done right. There is something that you are mourning, something that you are deciding to unfortunately leave behind. It's burdensome to you. When I'm looking at 10 wands in the past energy, I'm looking at 10 cups, but even with that 10 of cups, this is something that obviously you have love for, but has hurt you. There's a constant energy, possibly of crying over spilled milk, because what you see this other individual isn't seeing, or someone doesn't see or feel the same way that you feel about this situation. You're reassessing. You want a return on the investment that you made. Unfortunately, you just don't feel like you're going to get that. You feel like somehow you've been robbed. You and this individual could look at commitment a little bit different. You to them or them to you, Sagittarius, okay? I am looking at a brand new piece of clarity that may be coming in for you. This is for Sag. And I feel like after a burdensome 10 of wands in the past, oh yeah, there you will emerge with newfound perspective on this situation. You and this person right now are separated. You are in separation. The Romance Angel Oracle cards reveal the past life relationship. This is confirmed that you've known this person before. Religious factors between you and this individual, Sagittarius, where you definitely have been an individual who has never seen this type of energy before, but this person is coming up as a soulmate for you. Again, time apart is on the horizon for you and your partner. You're being guided to release your ex, and at the top of the deck, it is reconciliation. So this is going back around and around again over an individual. There's a codependency between you and this individual too. It seems like you take one step forward, 2 steps back. There's definitely an opposite attract type of situation going on between you and this person as well. I'm not going to lie to you about it. There seems to definitely be, There definitely seems to be an energy of that going around right now. I'm telling you right now that it's around and round. It's around and round. It just keeps going around and round, and you don't know how to get off. You know? I'm looking at your energy. This is break up the makeups. This is patterns of you leave, you come back, you leave, you come back, they do something, you come back. This is not a way to live, guys. It's not a way to live. It's not. I'm just picking up on some sadness. I'm picking up on a lot of sadness for you guys. It feels like on one hand you're being guided to release this person, Sag, but you just can't get off of this. The connection is definitely strong. No major arcanas in this. What does stand out is this love that you have for this individual and this newfound perspective, but you keep going back into it. Top of the energy or the deck does show a Four of Swords as well as codependency. Toxic habits has not been outlined, Sage, but unfortunately, there seems to just be a round and round and around we go type of energy, and it never ends. Past life relationship, but you're in separation. You guys are separated. Everybody's falling out and getting into it right now, unfortunately. Venus in Leo, that is retro. So there's a lot of that going on. And I do apologize that you're going through this, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Go and watch the full moon in Aquarius video to see where it is hitting for you. And I will see you in your next one, okay? There's been a lot of relationship things going on this week. I do see that there is a deep love for this individual, though. I guess the question to ask yourself is, when does the round and round end? Bye, guys.